Hi, everyone. This is Colin McGee from Product Vectors Consulting. And today we're going to talk about the 4 challenges facing most EdTech entrepreneurs and product owners. I hope you'll join us on Tuesday, December 4th for our in-depth class on reaching product market fit in EdTech. So the top reason why startups and new products fail is that there's not a market need for the product. Now, that's not to say that most product owners haven't built something useful or novel. Oftentimes they have. But most products fail to tap into an essential customer pain point with value that can be experienced by that customer within their constraints. Simply put, most products are vitamins, not painkillers. Reaching product market fit in EdTech is particularly difficult. LearnTrials did a study last year that found that nearly 60% of paid EdTech licenses failed to meet a single usage goal. So even if products are being sold, they're not necessarily being used. And if products are not being used, they're not going to be retained. Reaching product market fit in EdTech is particularly challenging for 4 reasons. And we will discuss these in detail during the Product Market Fit for EdTech class on December 4th. The first reason is that the academic calendar really slows down the speed at which an organization can iterate on its product. Purchasing tends to happen on an annual basis, and so product releases are oftentimes tied to generating awareness for the following school year and also being thoughtful about not disrupting what's happening in the classroom. Furthermore, if you're following the lean startup mantra and trying to experiment and fail fast, then the annual planning cycles really slow down the number of experiments that you're able to run throughout the year. The second challenge facing most EdTech startups is that it's an incredibly crowded and noisy marketplace. It's very difficult to acquire customers, whether you're selling to school districts, individual schools, or direct to teachers. And so product owners must be very thoughtful about how much lifetime value needs to be created for a customer in order to justify the unit economics of the customer acquisition costs. Third is that there's an incredible amount of institutional resistance within traditional academic institutions. Teachers at this point are becoming fatigued with new initiatives and new products. And so if you're introducing a new learning model into the classroom, for example, you need to be aware of the inertia to maintain the status quo and be considerate about your entire solution, including the professional development and ultimately the implementation. Perhaps the biggest challenge facing EdTech entrepreneurs and product owners is the diverse range of users and buyers that are involved in a successful implementation and their complex motivations. So to give you an example of what we'll discuss on December 4th is the breakdown in US public K-12 schools across districts, schools, teachers, and students and their motivations. Looking just at the district level, the lion's share of EdTech purchasing happens at the district level right now, but there's an incredible range of behaviors between the top 2% of school districts that currently have 33% of the students and the single school districts that are rampant across rural America. Regardless of what type of school district you're targeting, oftentimes you need boots on the ground in order to develop the relationships in order to ultimately sell your product in. But regardless of whether you're selling to school districts or to individual schools, you also need to be aware of implementation success and ensure that you have product champions at the school and classroom level. So we'll talk about these 4 aforementioned challenges through the lens of defining your target customer and identifying their hair on fire problems, as well as leveraging early adopters to reach product market fit. I hope you'll join me on Tuesday, December 4th to talk about these topics. You can register now at productvectors.com/classes/PMFit. Thank you.